and welcome back to Stin's Plays, which is not Stin's Plays anymore. I have rebranded to Green Boy Gaming. So I guess welcome back to Green Boy Gaming. Today we are playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I know what you're thinking. Whoa, this is a scary game. It's a secretly scary game. I already know that this game is already scary. So I'm playing it because I saw Game Grumps play it and I thought it looked cool, and I saw on Steam that it was free, so I decided to get it. So I guess I'm gonna mess around with settings first. Text speed, I'm gonna turn it up a bit. Music volume. Okay. Before we continue, I would like you guys to subscribe to the channel if you want to see part 2 if I ever do post it. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Also, subscribe to my main channel, Luke2HD. I'm almost at 100 subscribers, so it would really mean a lot if you subscribe. And let's start a new game. Let's go by GBG. Green Boy. No. Green Boy. Green Boy G. Alright, let's go by that. And let's go! Doki Doki Literature Club. I see an annoying girl running towards me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making. Wait, what? Oh, okay, I see what it means. Sorry, brain fart. But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase me after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Green Boy G. I'm just gonna say green. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. He. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Green Boy G, have you decided on a club to join yet? Club? I told you, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me. When I'm perfectly content, she's getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Oh my god, I can't read, sorry. Even if she does I don't know what that means. Everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever. No students showing up. It's over before I know it. After I pick up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. So Yori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Anime club. You should try. This game is kind of like an anime club. Just a little bit though. Like the people that play it. Oh no! Sorry. Yori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. No, you got Paperboy Jim, Paperboy Joe, and Paperboy July. See, you got your friends. They're stuck to the walls though. I look around and realize, I already read that. I thought I'd catch you coming out of this classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. My god. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori? Yeah. There's no way I'm going to your club. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Yo, it's Yuri. Yuri's my favorite. So Yuri always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? I also really like Natsuki. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Green Boy G. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Fred. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly ugly people. Don't make promises you can't keep. What are you looking at? I'm looking at your eyes. They are very light pink. Because, like, your hair is pink and it fits. I don't know. If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she's getting moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, that's the Natsuki shuffle. I read it as that's the Natsuki. It's like, that's the Natsuki, everybody. That's the Nats to the Suki. I read it wrong. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Oh my god, Yuri's my favorite character. Why does she have to be so likable? I don't have crushes on anime girls. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh my god, that took a lot of breath out of me. I don't know why. It shouldn't have. Ah, well, it's nice to meet you both. It's nice to meet both of you. Oh my god, why can't I read? And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Green Boy G. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Oh, I accidentally clicked settings. Ah! My God, I can't talk. I accidentally clicked settings. That's what I tried to say. Monica was probably the most, okay. Basically completely out of my league. Ugh. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little. You too, Monica. Come sit down, Green. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey! I made them. I'll get them. Sorry! I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? I'm just gonna do that, just like randomly. Ah! The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, alright. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. Whoa! So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you. Just hurry and take one, now. Just holds a gun. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouse. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna stab you. That's what she's thinking. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. Ow! I'm still holding the cupcake tray. I look around. Everybody's gone because they haven't come to class yet. I'm in a paradox. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. I hate baking. It was Yuri. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I like you or anything. It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Yes. Made them for you or anything. EH ? Space I. Thought you technically did, Sayori said. Not for you. No, you. Not for you, no, you. Dummy head, stupid idiot. Just starts crying. Alright already. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri turns the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Oh my god, I can't read. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. Where did they get the tea set? That's what I'm wondering. Like does Yuri own it? Does the teacher own it? Where did it come from? I have so many questions. Oh. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri is just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. What's over here? I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so I don't know why I saw tea. I don't know. That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? The walls start morphing, then the chairs disappear. I'm suddenly home? What? Oh, by the way, all of the girls are on fire now. They're gone. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. How many times are they gonna say literature? Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics and around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity. I thought it said publicity, but I wasn't sure. Publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Wow, how inspiring. Monica really is a great leader. They're holding hands. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised that there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that's much more important. Then we never get to do the festival. We never get to do the festival, do we? Festival never happens, does it? No, it doesn't. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. I don't know what I'm doing now. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm or literature. So Green Boy G. It's like she's calling me about my gamer tag. My gamer tag isn't Green Boy G though. it's like calling like you forget your friend's name, so you just gotta call them by their gamer tag. So hey, Epic Gamer Puppies 85. So Green Boy G, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. She reads manga. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. I would like to create a universe like that, but my brain is too small. She seemed to reserve a timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Are we still at the table? I can't tell. Draw it, maybe? But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Foreshadowing? This is foreshadow. It's foreshadowing. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read horror. I read a horror book once. I distinctly grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. Oh my god, my brain is pooping. I gotta go to school today. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over at me for a split second. Never mind. Oh god. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Shut up. She yours said up behind Natsuki and puts her hands over her shoulders. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them when they're angry. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. I heard something, sorry. Do you have writing experiences too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some with me, blah blah blah. Fred, I guess it's the same for you, Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. I'll sit for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki is inclusively a Monica. Let's all go home and write poems of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That means everyone is even. Oh wait. Fred. Yay! Let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen our bond of the club. Isn't that right, Green Boy G? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. And what's that? Now, they're back from the original topic of joining the club. I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. Mom! Mom! Mama! I'm about to yell, Mama! Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought, green boy, you go. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's it. If writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right? Okay, I've decided then. Rhymes. Oh, it's not yet. I'll join the literature club. Yay! One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a second. Moment, sorry. It said moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super mad. I'm not allowed to say that. Eat my hair. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, I can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment, write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Green boy, gee, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hee hee, yeah. Wait, does it escape? Oh yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Green Boy, gee, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I will never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make most of this up, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts from tonight. Okay, I believe it starts here. Yes. So guys, safe. And that ends today's video. Please like if you want me to do a part 2. And I will see you guys in the next video. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe. And please subscribe to my main channel, YouTube HD. It really helps a lot. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.